Yeah, so the last video where I made the mistake there, I wanted to keep it at the front of the queue on the video list on my channel, so anybody could see, that I'd recently made an error there. And I have not properly thanked the people that's donated to this channel verbally. These are all the names that have donated within the last week and a half, up to and including the video that I took down. Anyway, this is the site that I am mainly going to look at here, and I just want to show you a couple of sites that I have shown you once before here, just as it's something to reference to. Well, when you look at this, I pointed out how it looks like a pitched roof. It looks like it's all solidified, okay, like this house, which was built out of wood and whatever else goes into building a house or a structure like we do. But the demarcation line is just basically petrified or solidified all into the same material, rock, okay, like it's been slammed back, like this was caused by some type of volcanic ash and flood event, which is what I'm always talking about here. That's about where we're going anyway. Anyway, this is the site that we're looking at, so there'll be some people out there that can read that. I can't, but while I'm showing you this, my main point will be, I will be drawing red lines and showing you the framing to this. It just looks like it's been packed in some type of tsunami with sand and silt, or it's been hit with ash, right? And I will point out the framing throughout the rest of this video while we're looking at this particular site, and then I will finish off just throwing a few more at you that's pretty similar. But my main point here is, because when I started looking at images of this site, right, this one here, if you look on the bottom left area, the entire left corner, I can't understand, well, I can come up with two reasons why there's just holes all over that thing. If you look at it, the entire mess of just mud, there's just holes which seem almost perfectly spaced, just scattered throughout the entire thing. Now, some people could argue, I wouldn't, that it's just where grass has been growing through the thing, right, and it's just died away and it's hardened again. Obviously it's not. It's a bit harder than that. It just looks like that this thing has been put together, obviously with wooden framing to keep it stable, but then it's been packed in with some type of mud and straw, hay mix, yes, as a binder. So that's enough on what this thing could possibly have been made from. In terms of this thing being some type of pitched roof, it's very large, clearly. The thing to me looks like it also did get hit by either a tsunami or ash. If you look at the top, the rubble that the trees are growing out of, it's not too hard. But I want to show you how this roof sloped edge did indeed come down, as if the rest of the floors, upper and bottom floor, probably is still underground, embedded inside this mountain. Because the annoying narrative for me that I tried proving wrong on both sides of the fence here, mainstream archaeology and megalithic crew, is that sites like these are excavated, machined, dug out of the mountainside, 20 by 20 meter square rooms, when we ourselves have to, if we go excavating for jewels or coal, we're digging out a small area just to walk through, that we have to shore up with wooden beams to keep it stable, otherwise it collapses on its heads. It's ridiculous, people. But again, I've been showing you the red lines of where this thing seems to have been packed in with ash or sand, flood debris. It's hard to say. This stuff just looks really soft to me. It's a miracle that it's still standing, but we can see just how thick these boards are, which have just turned into the mush that you're looking at now, because it was built. And then here, I'm going to draw some lines in here where this thing seems to have been taken apart by archaeologists, likely to tidy it up. As they've been doing that, it's leaving imprints. Well, it shouldn't be leaving imprints, should it? As they've been taking it apart. If it was carved from the rock originally, it's because it was built, and it's just solidified that way, okay? Anyway, this is meant to be, they label it anyway, the quarry where this apparently was carved from, but this has a sloped edge. It looks like, I don't know, wooden lats about 2 meters long. The plates that I've just lined on the screen are about all the same size. That's what I think it was anyway. So that was that site anyway. So something similar, and then I'll just play music for 1 minute before the video ends. I showed you this one here. So this is in Mexico, and they excavated the ancient site at the front. I don't know whether they already knew it was there or not, but anyway. So they excavated it, and then this is what they were excavating. It's just, well, it is ash, in fact, right? And there were just thousands and thousands of skulls all embedded within this volcanic ash that had turned to rock, okay? But the thing that they called, that used to be once a pyramid, is definitely not a pyramid. This goes into my next video, which I will try to release tomorrow, which will be Sunday. If you actually look, this, it's not even a staircase, right? I don't know what it was, but it was smashed backwards, because this wasn't a pyramid or a staircase, because it just leads to nowhere, right? It's too steep for a staircase, and if it was a pyramid, you wouldn't be able to make your way out of that little area there. This thing was smashed backwards. Similar to this site here, this is also somewhere in South America. If you look at the top left hand corner, that is ground level, and yet there's still more to excavate. Anyway, if you like the one-of-a-kind discoveries that I keep trying to fetch to the table here, and you want to help me moving forward, you can press on the link in a pinned comment, which will be in every video from now on. Thank you.